Paul has something pretty nifty.
A little Tech Tuesday, you know, opening day, or at least the home opener for your Arizona Diamondbacks is this Friday.
And
our old Mac Geek, Brian Sheely, is here to give us some ideas on how you can track your team.
Oh, it's going to be good.
I love it that baseball season's here. We'll be back right after this.
I can tell. I can see.
Well, there you go.
Is this...
It's a Tech Tuesday. Brian Sheely, our Mac Geek here, of course, with baseball tips. And, you know, Friday's the big day here in the Valley of the Sun. I got my jersey ready. They're playing the Cincinnati Reds on Friday around 6:40. And you got some great applications you could find to keep track of your team.
Yeah, the Major League Baseball this year has released an app for the iPad, the iPhone, and Android devices as well. Basically lets you go off and stream all the games, watch games on demand, get all the stats, and keep up with all the news of your favorite team. And for the month of April, it's actually free. So you can download the app. The app costs $15, but streaming all of the games is free for the month of April, so you can try it out. MLB.com offers their streaming service that you can sign up for. It's $19 a month if you want to sign up for it. It's also $100 for the whole year if you want to sign up for that. And you can also watch the games on, say, your Roku streaming device or your PlayStation 3 or even on the Apple TV. So you know, even if you subscribe, you can still watch all the games from a lot of different devices, not just a tablet.
Keeping up with the stats, Brian, that's a big thing.
It's amazing how many people out there are interested in baseball stats and just people who love to, you know, absorb all the information. This is an app for the iPad called Pennant. And it basically lets you go through and look at every single stat for all the games that have almost ever been played. And here you can see like the play-by-play for each inning for all the teams. Wow. You can go off and you can go down into the annals of history for teams like the Yankees and teams that have been around for a very long time. And they display it beautifully. It's great. It's $4.99. So if you're a stat junkie for baseball, this is an awesome app.
And of course, fantasy leagues, huge now.
Fantasy leagues are huge, and ESPN has their Fantasy League Baseball app. It's basically a service on their website. It's an app that they have for smartphones as well. You can join a league, create a league, create a team. My team hasn't been drafted yet, so I have no players in my team, unfortunately. So that's not going to show very much.
Are you a D-backs fan?
I am a D-backs fan.
Look at you. Hopefully they'll have a better season. And you know, of course, you can always find some great games if you're hanging out in the waiting room or looking for something to do. You got a great application for a game you can play. Yeah,
Baseball Superstars 2011. It's a free game. It's kind of a cartoony baseball game, but it lets you go through and play along. It's pretty fun, and it's also free. So give it a download, check it out, and spend some time goofing off, maybe between innings or whatever.
Well, thank you once again to Brian Sheely. We've got a link to your website showing off all these new applications. Are you going to be at the Diamondbacks game on Friday?
You know, I got to work.
You got to work? Okay, maybe over the weekend.
Yeah.
They've got a big weekend coming up, and we've got a forecast that's changing. Katie, good morning.
Oh, we do.